Shadow of the Tomb Raider is finally here, out September 14th, and sitting next to me is Lara Croft herself, Camilla Luddington.
After everything that my father went through, I gave Trinity exactly what they wanted.
I think this is the first game where you really feel like Lara, in the beginning she was hunted by Trinity, and now she's kind of turned into the hunter. And there's an element absolutely to her losing herself to the quest to find Trinity and stop them. And I think that she sort of has to re-find herself in this game, because there are elements of her that sort of, she's definitely the hero, but there's almost like she could almost be the villain at the same time. There's questionable, there's questionable actions that she takes and then she regrets, and so she's very complicated in this game.
I don't know if we could say this, but you mentioned before we started that this was your personal favorite.
This is my personal favorite. As an actor, this one pushed me the most emotionally and physically, would be my answer without giving anything specific. It's just always really exciting, and this game especially, getting to see the team again and knowing that it was the third in the trilogy, it was just, I don't know, it's always exciting.
That's the thing, you mentioned this trilogy, and I'm like really wanting a million more of these games.
I want them too.
Is this like the final?
The swan song.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think that when I started, I did always know that it was going to be a trilogy, so that's how I've thought of it. So I did leave thinking that possibly this would be my last journey with Lara, and but who knows? Yeah.
I think like every interview I watch, people in the comments are like, "Oh, I wish she would play Lara on the big screen, on the small screen." Do you have an itch to play her in a live-action sense at all?
I would love to, but I get asked about the Alicia Vikander movie, and I joke I would have made a very pregnant, slow Lara Croft. During that period of time. Yeah, I think I would love to, but also, I mean, I got to be part of this, and this is so iconic to me that I feel like I've done my part too.
Your daughter is how old? One?
She's 18 months.
18 months.
Yes.
So, I mean, I grew up with Lara Croft as my idol. Like, I was like telling you before, my granddad taught me how to play Tomb Raider 2 and taught me how to lock the butler in the freezer, which is like, because he was so creepy. Are you excited for like your daughter to potentially see you as Lara Croft and maybe kind of grow up with her as an icon?
I've thought about that. Obviously, it's going to be a long time until she's able to play. But I'm excited for that day when it comes, because I feel like, there aren't many, female leads still in video games, and Lara, to me, is the first, and she's definitely one of the first, and she's so iconic that I hope that she's sort of proud that her mom got to be a piece in it.
So between Grays and Tomb Raider and having an 18-month-old,
yes,
do you have?
I'm very tired.
Yeah.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I mean, well, we haven't heard an update on your wedding planning in a while.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
No,
I was like, do you even have time to think about it?
You know what, Matt and we have been really discussing it the past month, because we have been putting it off, not on purpose, but we've just been both so busy. So we've just started talking about it about next summer, and I will let you know. You
did get married on Grey's Anatomy.
I know.
On the screen. Was there anything from your TV wedding that you were like, oh, I kind of want to insert that into my...
What's funny is we shot our TV wedding at a place called Calamigos Ranch in Malibu in California, and Matt came to visit the set, and he stepped on, and we were like, damn, because it was so gorgeous, and they do weddings there, and he was like, we could have done it here, but now you and Alex have taken it. So, I mean, the whole wedding itself was absolutely gorgeous on Grey's. So I would have loved to, I mean, we joked even about like, hey, should we just run down the aisle and just quickly say our vows to like the actor priest and be done with it. But no, it was so gorgeous. There were definitely elements of it that I kind of wanted to steal from my wedding, but I shall make them both very different.
I know your fiance's like a grown man, but was he like, oh, I'm a little jealous you're getting married on the small screen?
Yeah, it was weird. I was leaving that morning and he was like, bye, good luck with your wedding to someone else. It's a very weird being actor. So he's an actor too, so he understands.
That's so funny.
And he loves Justin.